let's go into the good stuff that's coming towards you. So I'll pull for your pre-shuffle graduation day. You guys are leveling up in this new season. You guys are in a space where you're going to your new journey. You're finding yourself moving forward in your career, and even when it comes down to pivoting towards a new phase in your career, you're finding that it's easy. You're gonna have people that's willing to take that risk for you. Okay, in this job market, even though with it being a little bit difficult right now, you guys are going to find people that's looking to, form an investment with you. They're going to see your potential. They're going to see that your previous work experience ties into your new beginning. Okay, some of you guys could be looking for new career pivots to go into, and it's going to come a lot easier for you. Okay, it's not going to be as challenging as you think it may be. Okay, you guys are moving from that place of stagnancy, and with your graduation, you're leveling up and you're getting confidence to move forward in your career. Okay, and you got your squad to back you up. Okay, so we have here reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Your soul tribe is really being encouraging to you right now. Okay, with your family and friends, they're seeing that you're in this more comfortable space. Even though it could be challenging for you guys right now when it comes down to your growth process, they see that you're on your new beginning. Even if it's the beginning stages, you guys are walking into the right direction, and you're going to have emotional stability when it comes down to people encouraging you to really embrace your new beginning. Okay, you're going to have your squad, you're going to have your friends that's going to be giving you good, solid advice. They're going to give you comfort when it comes down to really trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. But you guys are going to have people that's going to really have you assure of your pathway. Okay, because today you at peace. Okay, so we have here good vibes present in the moment. You guys are not looking back in the past. Don't look back in the past with regret, even when it comes down to your work related journey. Those bad experiences that helps you develop, that helps you grow and learn. Okay, and you're in a space right now where you're gonna be put on a good vibes track, because now your career endeavors, okay, your career journey is gonna align with you. It's not gonna be any type of push and pull when it comes down to your achievement for your career. You're going to see that things are going to really manifest for you in an easy type of way. And it's going to have you sitting back, very calm in the situation. And guess what? You got romance coming towards you too. So you got fuego here. So we got chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up. So with you guys going into this new career stability, you're gonna find people that's gonna really be attracted towards you. I'm getting options. Okay, you guys are gonna have options to choose from when it comes down to your romance. You guys are gonna be able to entertain these options because you're gonna be happy when it comes down to your career. Like I said, good vibes. Okay, some of you guys could have been in a space where you put a lot of attention on your career pathway and not on your romance. That's gonna change up. Okay, that's gonna change up for you because you're gonna be in a space where you're gonna be able to put in more of a thought process towards your romance. You're going to be able to invest in more of that get to know you process with people who fit your vibe, and they're going to really be attracted to you because you guys have this chill vibe to you. Okay, and the allure that comes with you when it comes down to being in the dating market. Okay, you guys are bringing in that energy that people really find magnetic. Okay, that's what I'm looking for here. They find a magnetism when it comes down to your energy. You're going to find a lot of people that's really going to be vibing with you, that's digging really on trying to expand the relationship past the get to know you phase. Okay, you're gonna have some haters in the background, but I don't even think this is gonna be something that's gonna derail you guys. I think this is people that's trying to get into your energy, so they're fed up. They're a friend of me in their head, but they're not someone to really put that much stock to. Okay, it's really people around you that don't have access to you. Okay, so while you up here chilling and your today energy, chilling, happy vibing, okay, they're somewhere trying to rekindle the flames of an old friendship or old connections at work, okay, and you're like, we didn't even vibe there. We didn't, we outgrew the friendship. You guys are done mentally. It's no type of emotional connection that I'm feeling from you guys when it comes down to these old, friendships or old partnerships that you had at work, okay. The past is in the past. That's what I'm getting here. The past is in the past. So while they're, ruminating on trying to get into your good graces, trying to, send a message or, oh no, maybe I could send an email to see if we have some, good vibes still lingering on, you guys are moving on, okay? Because you guys are not recalling the memories, okay? Somebody's stuck in memory lane with you. You just gonna, your old colleagues, or you could have old friendships or old, situationship. I'm getting situationship. Somebody's stuck recalling or, being in their head, exploring these past memories, and you guys are not paying nada to the situation, okay? Because you out here laughing, okay? Enjoying your peace, okay? So you have wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. And guess what? when you're smiling, when you're in this energy, that's when everything attracts back to you. That's when you have, you know, the past, the jealous eyes, okay, looking back at you because, they're looking at you because you're content. Okay, you have that laughter, you have that joy, you have that financial security. Like I said, graduation day. Okay, some of you guys could be graduating, you could be getting your MBA, could be getting your bachelor's, wherever you are, or it could just be graduating to that new step in life when it comes down to your overall career journey. Okay, and they're seeing that you're laughing, you're enjoying, you're all about your new potential, and they're mad that they're stuck in that same space, okay? And what's really triggering them is that you have options to choose from, okay? Some of you guys could be a romantic type of thing here where, they're seeing that, you're moving on from them and that you have, healed from your past and they can't get back in and they fed up, okay? They're fed up and they're really fed up because you're not in that energy where you're, looking at the past memories, being stuck in that energy tied to them. And you're like, while, you were on your mess, your confusion, I was out here working. I was out here looking for other opportunities. I was out here, going to school, okay? Out here really enjoying myself, embracing this today energy, okay? Having that inner peace, okay? And you laugh and not even stressed about it, okay? You guys have had your healing journey. You have had your, you're moving on, okay? Like Maya, I'm getting that song in my head. You're moving on like Maya where it's like, okay, you know what? Hey, I'm healed. I'm happy. I'm content. Okay. I'm, comfortable in my own energy. Okay. And with that, with that laughter, with that today energy, with that, wholeness that you're bringing to the table, it's going to attract love to you. Okay. You got the new boo card here. Okay. So we got new love, learning from each other, flirtation. Some of you guys, this could be happening right now. Okay. With this flirty energy. Okay. Right now, you could be looking at, people that are really catching your eye. It could be someone that's really standing out from the pack, and they're really showing you that they're looking to make that investment. They're looking to make that, good call when it comes down to investing in you, and also, like I said, really looking to have I want to say a strong level bond and not something that's, all based on talk, okay? It's going to have a sense of wholeness to it because with you guys vibing on this high level, okay, you're bringing in someone that actually has the same core values as you. It's not going to be a fight. When you're dealing with people like this, okay, when it's coming in this frenemy, they have this animosity, because basically they were hating on your energy anyway, all this all this. You see the card, it's red, okay? I'm getting red, it has passion, but it also has rage. I'm getting passion and rage, okay? You're like, I'm not trying to settle for that. I'm settling for the peace. Look at these cards. Look at the coloring of these cards. Peace, light. You see the light in the card? See this, okay? Light by yourself, okay? On the beach, okay? You guys are like, I'm all about being light, being happy, being in my own environment. I'm not embracing something that's dark and twisted. Okay, you see, like I said, these cards, it could be passionate, could have been passionate in the past, but it was nothing but like a dark and twisted mess. Okay, and you guys are not here for it. Let's move on to your reading. Okay, pull from the tarot deck here. Okay, Queen of Cups and a Fool card. Like I said, you guys are on your new beginning. And you guys learn from your past emotional security and emotional vulnerability when it comes down to really identifying what is good for you. And guess what? That's why you have this. That's why you have this. Okay? Let's go further. Queen of Swords, not from the nonsense. I think, that person coming back into your energy, you're going to cut it off with a quickness. Okay? You're not tying yourself to drama. Okay? So we have the Lover's card here. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's that new boo energy. Okay? You guys are embracing love for you, okay? You guys are in a space. Not only are you whole right now, that wholeness for yourself is going to transition you into a positive relationship. That's good to see. All right. Ooh, let's see. So we got Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we had the Queen of Wands. Okay, you guys are growing. And let's see. We had the Page of Swords. Okay, you guys took that time to really understanding what you put your passion into. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, it helped you to look to see, okay, who is in my garden? Who am I watering? What people around me am I going to really invest into, okay? And you got somebody from your past, they still lurking, okay? They lurking, they're trying to get their shot, trying to shoot their shot to you, but they can't get through, okay? They come to you as a page, too. So guess what? Got the Lover's card here, and that's an anointed love right there, okay? And someone coming to you like a page, like, okay, can we work on it? Can you invest in me? And you like, nah, can't do it. I'll pull two more cards for you guys. Let's see. Two more cards. Let's see here. Let's see. Page of Wands. They still trying. And we have, let's see, King of Wands in reverse, okay? Yeah. They're going to fake trying to be a king to you guys. They're going to come to you trying to say, okay, you know what? I'm coming to you with this, like, true, trying to have this cup of love for you, but you guys already know this is a wasted investment. This person just has passion. Like I said early on, right here, this person has a lot of passion, but it has like a lot of darker, twisted emotions that they never really dealt with, okay? You guys know what's the best investment is for you. Like I said, that Queen of Cups and the Fool card here. You're on your new beginning and you took discernment, okay? Queen of Swords, it really, not only do you have that emotional security, but you also had that mental knowledge to know what's best for you, okay? And with that, that brings about love, okay? You guys are sitting back pretty, okay? And these queens, okay, Queen of Swords. So this is all energy. Queen of Wands, okay. Got Queen of Cups. That is emotional stability at its finest, okay. That's emotional stability at its finest, and you guys cannot be in a space or energy where you're not putting in any time with anyone in your environment that's not bringing that same type of energy, okay. Like I said, you're gonna have these pages. This page from the past. Okay, frenemies, okay, could have been like, past work relations, could have been past friends, okay? They're coming towards you, there's no change there, okay? They're coming towards you with no change, okay? There's no light when it comes down to the growth process. They're trying to front as a King of Wands, okay? But they only bringing in, a lot of, talk to the situation. They are not a King of Wands, okay? They're not coming to you with some stability. They're not looking to really grow in any type of way. They're looking to get in your head and be a hater, okay? And while you guys are like, enjoying this journey when it comes down to your healing process, know when to say, okay, you know what? Nah, I'm going to hold back on water in this person. I'm not going to hold back from, investing, okay? You may get that text message, you may get that email that's going to be like, oh, it's been a minute, let's catch up, let's do this. And you're like, nah, I ain't going to do that, You guys are like, nah, slow your roll a little bit, I'm good over here. I'm good with mine, okay? And like I said, you guys are in this new journey for yourself where it's like you're taking your time with the dating market, and it's going to bring a lot of positive outcomes with this new boo situation, okay? You're going to be in this happy, fulfilling season for your life, okay? All right, this is your reading for the month of April. Looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a good one.
Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant. Who am I? I'm the greatest. Who am I? I'm getting paid. Who am I? I'm so flagrant.